Tonight on DC News Now.
It's scary to know that can happen to any one of us.
A woman ID'd months after her remains were found in a fridge. The new information as police try to figure out who did this.
Colder temperatures will be sticking around on Friday. We'll let you know if this cold could linger into the weekend.
A teacher in Northern Virginia sparking controversy.
It was absolutely humiliating for those students.
The history lesson that led to a principal apologizing and the NAACP asking questions.
It warms our heart year after year.
The Commanders teaming up with first responders and Toys for Tots. The big bike giveaway for dozens of kids.
The man who stole a truck and led police on a multi-community chase now sentenced. We're getting a look at dramatic police body camera video and hearing from one of the victims.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for DC News Now at 9. I'm Susan Tran.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Flanagan. Tonight, concerning new details in D.C. after human remains were discovered near an elementary school back in the fall. The chief medical examiner now saying those remains were found in a concrete-like substance inside a refrigerator.
DC News Now's Ben Dennis went back to that scene where families, as you can imagine, are on edge. And Ben, with such disturbing details here, who did investigators, how did they identify the victim?
Well, disturbing indeed. The medical examiner's office here in D.C. tells us that they utilized fingerprints that was found inside of that concrete-like substance to positively identify 44-year-old Chandra Brown in this case. Inside these walls, at this hour, medical professionals are trying to figure out exactly how she died.
That's actually pretty crazy.
Tonight, concern on a quiet neighborhood corner in Northeast DC. Drivers headed home from work, and young students continue being picked up after class at Smothers Elementary. The scene so different from just 2 months ago.
It's just scary. It's scary times to be a woman, but it's just scary times to be in the city.
Valerie remembers the day crime scene tapes surrounded dumpsters next to an older building near her home and workplace. It was October the 18th. Human remains were discovered near 44th and Brook Streets. DC's medical examiner's office telling DC News Now a small refrigerator was found, broken open, and a concrete-like substance inside contained human remains.
You know, there's regular crime and stuff, but something like that, I've never heard of it. It's different. It's scary.
44-year-old Chandra Brown was identified from fingerprints.
It's scary to know that can happen to any one of us.
The unsettling feeling described by Valerie, reflected by Anika Thursday night.
Who found the person? Like, how long were they there?
Tonight, no word of any people of interest or suspects connected to the case after DC Police homicide team took the reins.
A crime is happening right under our nose, and no one is able to solve it quick enough for the community to feel safe.
And the medical examiner's office admitted to us that it is just not easy to figure out exactly the cause and manner of Chandra Brown's death, given the circumstances, as we mentioned, involving that concrete-like substance with the DNA. However, they anticipate they might have an answer by January. In Southwest, outside of the medical examiner's office, Ben Dennis, back to you.
All right, hopefully more answers for a family there, Ben. Thank you. New tonight in Maryland, a frightening scene here in Montgomery County when a car, as you can see, comes crashing through the front entrance of this store. You can see the damage that it caused in this photo. It happened at Johnson Fitness. This was around 7:30 tonight. Firefighters say the driver first hit a car in the parking lot and then smashed into this fitness equipment store. They were able to rush the driver to the hospital, who is expected to be okay. The store had just closed, so no one was inside, but it will remain closed until repairs can be made. Investigators are now looking into what caused the driver to lose control.
In Virginia, Governor Glenn Youngkin proposing a budget to ban sanctuary cities. The proposal would require law enforcement to fully comply with ICE on detainers. It would also require notification 48 hours before the release of an illegal immigrant who commits a crime. Youngkin says he will cut off money for cities who don't comply with immigration enforcement. In a statement, the governor is saying Virginia is not a sanctuary state, and we must be clear that we will not allow localities to become sanctuary cities. All right, it is Thursday night. Let's get a first check on a chilly forecast. Meteorologist David Matson in for Janessa tonight.
I know, we have to bundle up if we're headed outside or just be cozy indoors.
Yeah, one of the two options, you're good to go at least. And that extra coat might be needed, folks. It's going to be very cold out there as we head through the night and, get into the start of your Friday. Just within the last hour here, temperatures are quickly falling into the 20s across a good portion of the DMV. Waldorf, 29. Culpeper, 28. Cumberland, the same there. DC has finally dropped into the 30s. It's one of the only holdouts, though, staying above freezing at this hour. So just a sign of things to come as we go throughout the rest of the night. And it's that combination of calmer winds. The first time in a couple of days we don't have any wind to contend with, and a very clear sky that's going to lead to that very cold setup by the time we get to sunrise tomorrow. Check it out. If you're heading out bright and early on your Friday, you need the hats, the gloves, the heavier jackets. Temperatures will be in the upper 20s around DC, but off to the west, it's likely to be even colder in the upper teens, lower 20s. Now, this colder air, it does try to stick around as we head through the day on Friday, but as we get into that weekend, will we finally see a warm up? We'll have your full forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, we'll look forward to that. Thank you. Now, the controversy in Northern Virginia. A teacher at a Loudoun high school apparently had students pass around a cotton stem during a Black history lesson. The principal is now apologizing, and the NAACP is involved. DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg joining us live in the studio. And Daniel, what are civil rights advocates at this point saying happened here?
Well, Susan, the president of the Loudoun County NAACP tells me the lesson 1 week ago today was insensitive, and parents have reached out to her saying their kids were humiliated.
It was very embarrassing for those students and not easy to talk about at all.
Last Thursday, December 5th, students in a dual enrollment U.S. history class were told to pass around a stalk of cotton. The college-level course full of juniors and seniors at Riverside High School. Loudoun County NAACP President Pastor Michelle Thomas calls it curriculum violence.
Where you have the curriculum that's teaching about the cotton gin, that's teaching about enslavement, but there's something so disconnected and something that causes harm.
Thomas says it happened across multiple sections of the class, having kids relive a traumatic experience.
Some students in different classes made jokes, at the African American students. It was absolutely humiliating for those students.
In a letter to parents of kids in that class Thursday, Principal Doug Anderson apologized to parents for the late notification after he said he accidentally only sent an apology to students Wednesday. He said, quote, "This is not what we are trying to accomplish in our classrooms, and we will endeavor to do better." Thomas says the whole school should have been notified.
You don't just take one group in the corner when you've done something to affect so many people.
Anderson says the administrative team will work closely with teachers, counselors, and the mental health team to support students who were involved. In studio, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Daniel, thank you. We have an update now to a story we first told you about last week. A Cracker Barrel restaurant in Maryland has now fired 3 workers, including the general manager. So a group of Charles County students with disabilities, they say they were denied service last week. In a statement to DC News Now, Cracker Barrel writing the employees were let go after an internal investigation with interviews with guests and staff. But the company denies accusations. They refused to serve the students, instead saying they were short-staffed and there was poor communication.
Well, you might say it is the Super Bowl of holidays for some kids in Prince George's County. Several Washington football legends helping police prepare some presents. Together, they unpacked and sorted more than a dozen pallets of toys and more than 70 bicycles. Take a look here. They were distributed for Toys for Tots. Josh Morgan, a former Washington football player born and raised here in D.C., says moments like these, well, they mean a little bit more.
And this time, the holidays, where a lot of people going through a lot of different things, and everybody not comfortable talking about it. It doesn't really get any better than that. The only thing I could do better than that is adopt the kids and take care of them all year.
Yeah, doing some great work there. Prince George's County Police will be giving out the toys next Saturday, December 21st. All right, we are hooping it up in Prince George's County tonight. A team of Greenbelt police and firefighters tipped off against a pretty slick team of teens.
Oh, I would not want to play against some teenagers. DC News Now's Tim Reed was at the game and has more from kids and parents who are calling this the real win for the community.
It's bigger than bragging rights. This matchup with police and fire against these young kids is all about giving them something positive to do so they can have fun. The Greenbelt All-Stars have been waiting for this game a whole year. The kids ages 11 to 14 lost by 3 points last year against the police and firefighters, but are hoping to win this time around.
This is really exciting. It's really good. We get to play against the law enforcement and the fire rescue, and I feel like we're going to win this.
Yeah, it's just a fun experience. I was here last year. Sadly, we didn't win, but this year I'm looking to win and to see if I improve my skills.
Win on three. Let's go on three. 1, 2, 3, win! Before the game got underway, both teams took a group picture together to show community spirit. Although everyone wants to win, they say this game is more about positivity and teaching these kids how to make good choices.
Presenting positive options to them, I believe, is just, is key. Moments like this, basketball games, again, just planting those positive seeds. A lot of these kids are not exposed to positivity on a consistent basis. So this is a moment to show them, one, that we care, that we're here.
When the game was over, these young boys lost a close one, 31 to 33. But getting to play against their role models, they say, was more special.
If you're in a fun and happy environment and you're around good people that want to protect and make better for our environment and our community, then you can do those things too.
This matchup was the second annual community basketball game. In Greenbelt, Maryland, Tim Reed, DC News Now.
All right, looks like fun was had by all, Tim. Thank you. Looking ahead, you can help honor service members buried at Arlington National Cemetery this weekend. Wreaths Across America is looking for volunteers to place hundreds of thousands of wreaths on headstones. It really is such a great way to honor our veterans for their service, sacrifice, and legacy. While you do not need to register to volunteer, it is encouraged. Gates open Saturday morning at 8, and you will have to bring an ID.
Coming up on DC News Now at 9 o'clock.